Hello, I'm Tyler,
And I'm Molly.
and you're watching
Real time.
where we talk about the movies we like.
And the ones we don't.
We're back at it again with another MCU movie. We're here with Thor Love and Thunder, the latest in the Thor movies and the latest in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes, that is correct. We have just saw it in theaters.
Alright, so...
And came back home to record.
Yeah, we did that.
Directly back home.
Anyways.
Anyway,
So what do you know about the other Thor movies?
I saw the first one. And I think Ragnarok, is that the one you showed me?
Yeah, I showed you that
so
one.
I didn't see the second one.
It's not important.
Okay, yeah, I did not see that one. So I know a little about Thor.
This one is once again directed by Taika Waititi, and it stars, of course, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and it brings back Natalie Portman as Jane Foster, Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, Taika Waititi himself as Korg, who is less annoying this time around, I think. And also Christian Bale as the villain, Gore the God Butcher. Mm-hmm. Now, do you know why he's called the God Butcher?
Because he kills gods.
He does do that.
I watched the movie.
Now, Gore is going around killing gods because the ones he prayed to just blew him off when all of his people died and his daughter died in front of him. So he decided, I'm going to kill every single one of these gods so no one else has to suffer the way I did.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, that was the thought process, yeah.
And so this is a pretty fun movie, really. I think this is my favorite Thor movie by far.
It was fun.
It also featured the return of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I like that.
Without Gamora, but she came down with a little case of fell off cliff.
Yeah, she's a little too dead to be joining in on any adventures.
But it's cool. We got Star-Lord, we got Drax, Rocket, Nebula,
Mantis?
yeah. Groot, and Kraglin. James Gunn's brother, Sean Gunn. Mm-hmm. I almost called him Sean Gunn's brother.
Sean Gunn's brother, Sean.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they're there for a little bit. They're not there for too long, but it's still pretty fun.
It is still nice to see them, even though they don't get too much screen time.
We get to see them again in the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special this December.
That's going to be interesting.
And then in the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie, that is next year, I think. Yeah. Now that James Gunn is back with Disney, able to do it again. Though he's going to come back to do more with Peacemaker. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So, well, what was your favorite part from this?
Should we talk about plot first?
We gave the plot synopsis.
Well, alright. My favorite part was probably when they went to that conference with all the gods and Zeus is there.
Oh, yeah.
They had to fight Zeus.
That's another thing. Zeus is in this movie, and he's played by Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Doing a Greek/Italian accent.
I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
And, okay, so before we go any further, we should definitely just give a quick spoiler warning. Because we're going to get into some pretty key plot details that you shouldn't know before you watch this movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like you said.
That was my favorite. It was funny. It was fun. It was a good time.
It was interesting seeing all the different gods from other religions.
Yeah,
Though,
I liked that.
if I'm being honest, I'm glad we didn't see Jesus, because that would have meant he was, bowing down to Zeus.
Yeah,
and
that's really...
I'd rather not see that. Just me personally.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was a pretty fun scene. It's, Zeus just blatantly saying, alright, we're gonna plan the orgy.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, it was a fun scene.
And of course, Zeus, the horny guy he is, has something that'll take the clothes off anyone he wants.
Yeah.
Classic Zeus. Can't keep it in his pants.
Oh, yeah.
And So, what I thought was interesting, actually, Jane Foster having cancer in this movie,
Yeah.
and then becoming Thor, that is accurate to the comics.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was, her being Thor was actually, making her cancer worse.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was accurate to here, and I really liked how they handled Gore. I thought that was he was a pretty intimidating and also pretty funny character.
He's pretty creepy.
But I would have also liked to see more of him, killing the gods outside of.
Yeah, we didn't see too much.
All we saw was basically, a quick highlight reel on the Guardian's computer.
Yeah. So what was your favorite scene for?
Scene?
Yeah, we talked about mine. What's yours?
Well, kind of hard to say, but anytime they played Guns N' Roses music.
That was quite a few times.
Yeah, there was the part when they were fighting those that alien army on the planet with the Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
There was one Stormbreaker was saving them from Zeus. Then there was when Thor and all the kidnapped Asgardian kids were fighting Gore's army of shadow creatures. That was cool.
Yeah, I remember Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, Paradise City,
And November Rain.
Yes.
Funny thing about November Rain, that was what Matthew Vaughn originally chose for the church scene in Kingsman.
Oh.
Yeah, but but then it turned out that the guitar solo for Freebird was longer, so he went with that. I think that was the better choice though for that scene.
Yeah.
I also really liked in the credits when they started playing Dio's Rainbow in the Dark.
Yeah. It went along with like the plot of the movie. And it's a good song.
Only complaint is I wish they played it in the actual movie, and I wish they used more Dio songs.
Yeah.
A lot of things could have been used. Stand Up and Shout, Holy Diver, Sacred Heart. All would have been great to hear, but I'm not upset with the one we did get.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the post-credit scenes for this were actually also pretty interesting too. Because in the first one, we have Hercules being sent after Thor.
Yeah.
And his look here was absolutely 100% accurate to the comic. Like, he looked really dead on.
Well, that's good.
And the other one was Jane. Well, in the movie, she died of her cancer, and she was welcomed into Valhalla.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was nice to see.
A warrior's death. I guess that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
There.
So, I liked seeing that. It was also nice seeing Heimdall again. He's in charge of Valhalla, I guess.
That's what it seemed like, yeah.
Or he's more or less the St. Peter, welcoming people at the gates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now after the credits, they said that Thor will return, but I just want to know, and I'm curious as to see where he'll return. Because we got Thor and we got Gore's daughter, Love.
Yeah.
They're hanging out. They're killing fools. They're protecting people.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see where that goes.
Yeah. It's a nice end to the movie, and it would have been nice. It's nice. I want to see more, I guess.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this movie did the humor better than Ragnarok did. It wasn't as in your face. Every other scene.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
It balanced it out more.
Yeah, there's more balance. There were, the jokes they did use were funnier, I think, than were in Ragnarok. And like I said, Korg was less annoying here than he was in Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a major complaint I had about Ragnarok that I'm glad got changed.
Yeah, I remember when we first watched it, you were like, "Man, I really hate this guy," and I was like, "Okay, the New Zealand rock man, all right."
New Zealand rock man.
Yep.
Now, what else can we say about Taika Waititi? I mean, you've seen Ragnarok, you've seen Hunt for the Wilder People.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen Jojo Rabbit though.
Not yet. I'll get around to it, I feel.
Yeah, one of these days.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one though.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how he plays Hitler in that movie though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, this is gonna happen. We're going with this way.
Yep. What were you gonna say about him?
No, I was just talking about his other movies.
Oh, okay.
And didn't he? And he was also, helped with What We Do in the Shadows.
Mm-hmm. I have seen that.
The movie. Well,
I
probably the
haven't seen
TV.
this.
Probably the TV show too.
I think his name's in the credits. I don't know.
Somewhere.
Probably.
Perhaps. But if that's all we have to say about Thor: Love and Thunder,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it was fun.
it definite
Fun film.
a definite recommend from us.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.